So hey, we're back. All you PubG Mobile fanatics out there. This is going to be a video on the mistakes that whether you're a good player or you're a bad player, as long as you're anything but a professional player, you're probably making. So this game, we were on a night match in Vikendi, and we didn't do too bad. We didn't do too great. I think we ended up polishing about 6 or 7 kills in the entirety of the map. The problem was we landed in a single solitary place, the cement factory on Vikendi. We had no contest the whole time we were there. We found massive amounts of loot and not a lot of players to contest it. It was a very spread out game, but that's usually how duos are. We weren't playing, quad squads or, anything like that. Sandhawk, there might have been a little bit more action. I mean, God help us, Pachinki on Erangel would have maybe been hotter than this. But you got to follow where your teammate goes, and we didn't drop this map, and our mate Biggs did. So we're probably going to cut through a little bit of this footage. We're going to do something here, but we're going to show you all of the mistakes that we made, maybe some of the right things that we did. Either way, we're going to get into it right now. So even right about here, we unloaded on that guy. We used 20 rounds, about 10 rounds, 10, 20 rounds. No. We used 15 rounds. We didn't even have an extended mag at this point. But that's not what I wanted to point out. We did a good job controlling the recoil. Look how far we are away from Biggs. 200 plus meters away from him. There's shots over there. If one of us were to go down, for God's sakes, we would get thirsted instantly. We would get killed. That's all there is to it. Because in most cases, yes, I will not finish a knock if I think there's a teammate around to try to get him up. But a lot of people do, and that is a mistake right there. We're far away from our teammate. It takes us a minute to get to him. Biggs is hiding up on top of the tower. We don't have any idea why he is. I mean, he has guns, he has ammo, he has armor. But that's how a lot of players are. They're not aggressive. They don't go after people. And some of my own all-time PUBG heroes, they've taught me that sitting still is the wrong thing to do. Hiding is the wrong thing to do. Control the engagement. Don't sit and hide and wait for someone else to take control of the engagement. You set the terms of it and you'll win. 9 times out of 10, you will win. Now, you're always going to come up against someone that is a better shooter than you, that they're a better player than you, that they might have better ping than you. That we see the guy up there, and here's our mistake. There it is. I mean, he didn't even do that much ducking and dodging. He ran down the ramp, stopped, ran some more, and we unloaded on him, and we missed him for doing that. In that case, we could have just tapped him out, and he would have been done. We get lucky with a grin right here. We chuck it. We just wanted to try to get some area of denial, and I guess he thought we threw it up the ramp. Instead, because he thought that, he ran straight into the grin. And so there's not much more action until this next part, and it's not anything I really did wrong. And there's a few things, but we'll get right to that. So at this point, there was an airdrop that dropped over there. We cut that out, but there was an airdrop, and there was 2 squads fighting over the airdrop. That's a mistake. It's a mistake because with 12 left alive, everybody, at least somebody, has eyes on the crate, and they're not looking to get the crate. They're looking to get your frag, your death on their kill count. And so that's what I was doing. This is about the only right thing I did this entire game, was not touch that box and wait for the people that didn't have patience to go and get it. Those guys had level 3 gear. They had Car 98s, they had G36Cs, suppressors, they didn't need that box. You know, but I mean, you know, you take the chance. You take the chance. You take the chance of either having a face-to-face engagement. You take the chance of having a face-to-face engagement while also having a second engagement, which was me staring right down the barrel of an M24, aiming at your head. And so we got the headshot there, and we finished clearing the squads. And so we run around for a minute. We decide what to do. We run over to the boxes, but only because we know that the circle has come in. There's no one left to the east. Everybody else is to the northwest, up the hill. And so we book it over here. And I think there was still one more guy. He heard all the shots and he was going to come down here and see what was going on. And he picked the wrong party to go to. And so we looked through their boxes, blah, 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 blah. That was a mistake. Yes, we shouldn't have done it, but we needed the smokes. And hey, while we're at it, we'll take the compensator. Now this is a mistake we also made. If we looked in that box, we should have taken that Mark 14. There's no reason to keep a Mark 14 over an M24 at this point. I feel like the Mark 14 would have served me better, but yeah. You know, so I throw out some of these extra scopes. The auto loot is great. The bad thing is that it eventually, you know, it picks up stuff that you don't need when you've already thrown them out of your boxes once or twice. And so we hear footsteps over to our left. Right after this. At some point, I don't know, we're potatoing around. Big mistake. You know, we should have been moving around that whole time. If it would have been a dangerous player, he would have killed us. For sure, he would have killed us. But Fabricio, sorry, he didn't. He wasn't. You know, at this point, our ping was 20. It was about 20. And we were doing alright, so we cut to the top. No, we didn't play that last circle very great. We took too long getting here, and I wanted to go up to the very top of this smallest section of the circle, which was on top of a hill, so we would have an overlook down. And there was a group of players that already had that, you know, they had executed that plan long before we had even thought about it. But we do this right. We run the edge of the circle in, so we know there's no one to our left. We know there's no one behind us because that's where we just came from. And so we get up here. I don't want that box, and I wanted to try to get a look on it to see if I could make the same move twice and catch anybody that was dumb enough to go to it. The fact is like I said, there was guys already up on the hill. They had the perfect position and overlook. The circle just kept moving to them and away from us, so we had to keep running it in, keep running it in, keep running it in. And it didn't end well. And I mean, I won't lie, at the time I thought, man, I got this, I got it in the bag. You see, I just changed my controller schemes up. And I think it's a pretty good setup, but I kept hitting the damn lean button and scoping in every time. But, so we get up here, and I like this area, even if I can't have, you see that little edge up there, and there's the shots. He's already there. So I get behind some hard cover, and I try to get a peek on him. And that was a mistake, because the zone is already moving in, and even though I'm on the short side and I have a little bit of time, it's going to force me to run, and I'm going to get caught in it. Between the damage he does to me and the zone, I get knocked. And so that's, you know, mistake number 2 or 3. And, you know, one mistake is not bad, but in the long run, and you're playing a game, and you're trying to play to win in a battle royale, 1, 2, 3 mistakes, they add up, and they cost you the game. So you see, I'm still just sitting here, not paying attention to the zone, and it's right on my butt. 18 meters away from the zone, which is not a great deal away. I should have smoked it out, and I was holding a smoke you see right here, to let it pop on me so I could get out without getting hit. And I should have just thrown them. I should have just thrown them, and I should have taken off running. And I'm taking massive amounts of damage from the zone here. I'm just standing there. I'm thinking I'm going to get a shot on this guy and then run in. And I wasn't managing the zone correctly. I missed my shot. And boom, I'm down. Now the game goes on to potato a little bit more here. And the guy doesn't thirst me up. I think he thinks about knocking me and then thinks twice about it, because what any good player will do is they'll knock one guy. You're playing duos, you know, there's only one more guy you have to knock, and that's a 2 birds with 1 stone kill. So he just takes one more shot at me, but Biggs is able to get me up, and then we go on to make some more mistakes here. And our mistakes are that we should have changed the position of attack. We shouldn't have gone into the house, which is what I end up doing. We should have smoked it up, got into the circle, got into the zone, around the house, not in the house, and we might have won the game. So he gets us up here. We'll go ahead and med up. That wasn't a mistake, but go ahead and boost. Get us back up from 75% to 100%. But we're not being aware of the zone again. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. And it's going to creep in on us. We are on the large side of the zone. That guy up there on the hill, he's got the perfect position. He's on the smallest side of the zone. He's probably in the zone. You know, and it's at least 2 or 3 other squads up there, as we're playing duos, and they've all got the good positionings, and we're coming in from a bad angle of attack, and I make that mistake there. I get into the house. A lot of these houses in McKindy, they don't have as many windows as in Erangel. They do have it to where you can get on the roofs of most of the houses, but I go ahead and I think I'm going to get some shots out of here into the zone and clear it. And look, the zone has crept up on me again. So biggest mistakes in this video is not managing the circle correctly, and so you know, the zone takes me, and that's it right there. That will cost you the game. Zone management. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching. If you want any more videos, any more tips and tricks videos, any more mistakes videos, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Like this video, share it. Share it. It helps when you share it to the community. It's going to help grow my channel and help me serve you to make better videos for you. Because the truth is, at this moment, I have a really good phone. I don't have a really good computer. I'm editing all my videos on my phone, and I'm not complaining. I love doing it. This is why I'm doing these videos, because it helps me get better, and it will help you get better. But until next time, I'll see you around.